Hi guys! Remember we produced an episode called My Hero Is You. It was a story about how we can help tackle the coronavirus. We produced that episode in partnership with the World Health Organization, who are doing amazing work trying to beat this virus. They really loved our episode, and now they're creating a video for their annual big event in which they hear from people like you, listeners, how you felt about the story. Did it change the way you felt about coronavirus? How are you a hero? The World Health Organization would love to hear what you have to say. If you would like to contribute to this, go to our website, bykids4kids.co, and click on Hero. Also, thank you so much to all you kids that have auditioned to perform on our podcast. If you would like to perform with us, go to bykids4kids.co and click on Audition. Speaking of which, in this week's episode, we have a wonderful new member of our team.
I'm Lucia from Westchester, and I really like sushi.
Welcome, Lucia. Great to have you with us. And now, let's get on with the story. Lazy Jack. Once upon a time, there was a boy whose name was Jack, and he lived with his mother next to a field. They were very poor, and the old woman made her living by spinning cotton. But Jack was so lazy that he would do nothing but bask in the sun in the hot weather and sit by the corner of the hearth fire in the winter time. So they called him Lazy Jack. His mother could not get him to do anything for her, and at last told him one Monday that if he did not begin to work for his porridge, she would turn him out to earn his living on his own. This roused Jack, and he went out and found work the next day at a neighboring farmer for a penny. But as he was coming home, never having had any money before, he lost it while crossing over the river.
You silly boy,
said his mother.
You should have put it in your pocket.
Yes, Mother, I'll do it next time,
replied Jack. On Wednesday, Jack went out again and found a job with a cow keeper, who gave him a jar of milk for his day's work. Jack took the jar and put it into the large pocket of his jacket, just like his mother had told him to, spilling it all long before he got home.
Dear me,
said the old woman.
You should have carried it on your head.
Yes, Mother, I'll do it next time,
said Jack. So, on Thursday, Jack again found work, this time with a farmer, who agreed to give him a cream cheese for his services. In the evening, Jack took the cheese and went home with it on his head, just like his mother had told him to. By the time he got home, the cheese was all spoilt, part of it being lost and part matted with his hair.
Hey, you nincompoop,
said his mother.
You should have carried it very carefully in your hands.
Yes, Mother, I'll do that next time,
replied Jack. On Friday, Lazy Jack went out and hired himself to a baker, who would give him nothing for his work but a large tom cat. Jack took the cat and, remembering his mother's words, began carrying it very carefully in his hands. But in a short time, the cat scratched him so much that he was compelled to let it go. When he got home, His mother said to him,
You twit! You should have tied it with a string and dragged it along after you.
Yes, Mother. I'll do that next time.
said Jack. So on Saturday, Jack hired himself to a butcher who rewarded him with the handsome present of a wonderful piece of meat. Jack took the meat, just as his mother told him, tied it to a string, and trailed it along after him in the dirt, so that by the time he had got home, the meat was completely spoiled. His mother was this time quite out of patience with him, for the next day was Sunday, and she was obliged to make do with cabbage for her dinner.
You're Dad's boy.
She said to her son,
You should have carried it on your shoulder.
Okay, I'll do that next time.
replied Jack. On the next Monday, Lazy Jack went once more and hired himself to a cattle keeper, who gave him a donkey for his trouble. Jack found it hard to hoist the donkey on his shoulders, but at last he did it and began walking slowly home with his prize. Now it happened that in the course of his journey there lived a rich man with his only daughter, a lovely girl who was unable to hear or speak. Now she had never laughed in her life, and the doctors said she would never speak till somebody made her laugh. This young lady happened to be looking out of the window when Jack was passing with the donkey on his shoulders, with the legs sticking up in the air. And the sight was so comical and strange that she burst out into a great fit of laughter. And immediately recovered her speech and hearing. Her father was overjoyed, and to show his gratitude, he showered Jack with gold as a reward. Jack returned home to his mother, who was overjoyed at his luck. She showered him with hugs and kisses and promised him that from now on, he could be as silly as he wanted.
Hey guys, if you like this episode, please share it with your friends and family. It is one of the best ways to support BKFK Storytime.